Welcome to the channel, Planning with Maserati. We are going to be writing out the Bible, chapter 8, verse 6, and we'll be reading from 6 to 9, and then coming back doing 10, 11, and 12. So welcome, please subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. Please give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment, and share the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. So I was talking about the Bible trackers. Well, that is the name of the app. It's called Bible Tracker or Trackers. And so once you get in there, it's going to ask you what you want your tracker to say. So I put, they put what you want your tracker to say. So that's what it's going to say. And then if you need help doing it, just let me know. I put handwriting the Bible. In Genesis, I have 14% done, with chapter 7 being completely done. And then overall, I'm at 0.7% of writing out the whole Bible. So Genesis is 14% done. So I'm going to keep track of it and let you know every time, how far we get. Not on just like doing the ones we're doing now, but like overall, like a couple days, and then track it. Okay, so let's go ahead and read number 6. And I did not get the blue pen, so because I just came right back on the video. So Genesis 8 and then 6. It says, "So it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made." 6:16. "Then he sent out a raven which kept going to and fro until the waters had dried up from the earth. He also sent out from himself a dove to see if the waters had receded from the face of the ground." So we're going to stop at 8 and then come back on and do 9. So I think that's a little bit better than, like, I like it on this side better, because that way I can open the Bible up when I get a chance. Well, I just started off with the O being messed up, but that's okay. So how are you doing? How is your writing out the Bible if you are doing it? So that's a good app to use to track your progress. And it keeps, track of it. Like, you don't have to keep going in and marking everything off. You mark off what you got done, what chapter, and then you move on to the next. Now, I don't know if they do it by verses, because I have not seen that. So, like, say you do chapter 8, and you want to get, like, verse, say, 9 done. Like, all of 1 through 9 done. I don't know if they do that. I have to check in that to see, but I know from what I've been doing, like doing Genesis 1, 2, 3, all the way to 7 is complete. So I don't know if they do, like, going into the app and being like, okay, well, chapter 7, 1 is done, or something like that. If that makes sense. But I'm liking the app because I'm seeing my progress, and it's giving me motivation to even want to do more. It's like I write like this. If you see, like, the witch, it's up, the is up, window is up. That's really funny. So this will be 6:16. I'm gonna leave this open because I'm using it right now anyway. So 6:16, and those pens are super old. They write so good though. If they were darker, I would love them even more, but they're still good. I need to just use like a 4-color pen, like I've been using for like the scripture writing. That way I could just use that up and keep going with them. I think it would be easier that way. It's just one pen involved, and it has 4 different colorings. Especially when, like, Jesus is speaking, the Lord speaking, you want to put it in red. And then I want to put the numbers in blue. for the ones that are on the side. Okay, that's right. Let's be quiet. Keep going to and fro. Yeah, it must need water because it is like screaming over here. The ice machine. I said that in the last video. I have not got up to fill it yet. I don't need it for tonight anyway. I need it for tomorrow. Tomorrow. That's when my grandson goes home. And now we're going to do 8 and then come back on and read 9. Okay, that's right. Be quiet for a little bit. And I did make a bag. I have a pink bag that my daughter gave me, either for my birthday or something like that. It's sometime. And what I'm doing with that is putting all the binders so they stay together. So we're up on top. Because I want them to stay together. And that could release a lot of stuff off my desk. I get a lot of stuff from TikTok and like vitamins and stuff. They send me like a bunch of stuff. And it always lands on my desk. That's why half the time it's so messy. Okay, so let's go ahead and read 9. It says, "But the dove found no resting place for the sole of her foot, and she returned into the ark to him, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. So he put out his hand and took her, and drew her into the ark to himself." My throat is like on another level. Let me drink some water. Okay. "And he waited yet another 7 days, and again he sent the dove out from the ark. Why am I saying dark? Ark. We're going to stop at 11. "Then the dove came to him in the evening, and behold, a freshly plucked olive leaf was in her mouth, and Noah knew that the waters had receded from the earth." So let's go ahead and write that. So we're going to do 9, 10, 11. So like say you stopped today and you did the app, and say you stopped at 9. That's where I don't know if you can mark that off, or do you have to finish the whole chapter in order to mark it off. So I'm going to look into that today as I'm done with this videos, and that way I'll know.
Later.
So I'm just saying a little quiet so that I can write a little bit more. and then keep my voice without squeaking. Okay, so now I'm going to do 10. Sorry, it's getting quiet. I'm just trying to get a little bit faster at writing. That way it's not me just blabbing on and not seeing any progress for you guys. So Monday I go for both my MRIs. They called me yesterday to tell me that, can I come early? I was like, yes. My appointment was at 8:45 in the morning, and then at 6:30 at night for the same location, 2 different MRIs. And they were like, can you come earlier, since we see that you have, already an appointment in the morning? We can, squeeze you in. I was like, yes, I could come early. And he's like, okay, can you come at 8:45? I was like, that's fine. And then he calls me back and it's like, well, why don't you just come at 8:30 and we could do both, I was like, yeah, that's perfect. So I'm gonna get there at 8 o'clock, get it done, and I'll be out and I don't have to worry about going back, which is perfect. Because they could do the MRIs, I think, at the same time. And it's for the same person anyway, so that should help. And then mainly on Tuesday, I'll find out the results because I could read the MRI on the app. So I'll be like, okay, yes, please do it right away. And that is for the surgeon, to see a surgeon, to see what he wants to do. I don't know if I'll, do surgery on my back, because I heard you never recover. And I ain't trying to go that route. I just need to know what they can do to help relieve anything. And then take it from there, at least. But the doctor wanted me to see the surgeon, the pain specialist, to see what he can do as far as either, I don't even know, to be honest. Wait, that's right. What are you writing here? That's actually a C. I had to fix the E's. Seated from the earth. Where did I leave off? Okay. It's like, no, we ain't writing this again. I'm just kidding. If I had to, I will. I would have rewrite the whole page if I had to. I'm trying not to, though. Okay, so we're 14 minutes in. I'm going to do 12 and 13, and that should have us good. So yeah, I'm going to do these 2 and then end the video. And it says, so he waited yet another 7 days and sent out the dove, which did not return again to him any more. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, that the waters were dried up from the earth, and Noah removed the covering of the ark and looked and indeed, the surface of the ground was dry. We're going to actually do 14, so I'm going to take that away. And in the second month of the 27th day of the month, the earth was dry. Should we do 15? Yeah, I'm going to do 15 as well. I don't know why I keep marking them. Just put it out there. Then God spoke to Noah, saying, and then we're going to stop there. So I'll do 12 right now. So I'm really going to be a little bit more quieter because we're doing a bunch more. And I don't want it to be too long for you. But these, like 12, 14, and 15 is like easy to get done. When I try to write fast, I notice I am writing sloppy. So I'm just trying to slow down right now. You don't want to write sloppy. You want to be able to read it later. Even take notes. And that's what I'm going to do with my next one. So we are not done. Even if we were done with this whole book for NKJV, we will not be done because we're going to do another one. I think we're getting a lot done today. I think it's the tripod making me write sloppy. Do not return to him anymore. Okay. Now 13. 13 is more of the longer one, so that's why I wanted to see how far I get. Okay, I'm going to make a marking right here so I know where I'm at. Okay, let me take this page out. So we have this whole page done. Put that on the side. It was the first year. Okay. I don't know why I did that like that, but it's supposed to be closer in. You bring it down so you can see it a little bit better. I'm trying to hold the Bible and the book at the same time. In the first month, the first day, the one's writing sloppy now. The waters. This house is so hot. I think that's what's making my throat go dry. the ice machine's doing it again. Okay, so now we're going to do 14. Tomorrow I will show you the progress on the planner that we've been working on for like the weekly, what we're writing out. I kind of didn't follow this week's the way I should have, because I wanted to focus a lot on Genesis. But starting next week, we're going to focus on the 4 books that I want to write out, which is Proverbs, Psalms, Genesis, and Matthew. So this one's going to be 7-11. And then we are done on 15. I'm going to come back on to do the scripture writing plan for tomorrow. Okay, so this one's done, and then we're just going to write number 16, because that's what we'll come back to. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment, and share the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. As always, thank you, and I will talk to you in the next one. Take care. I'm going to put this page so you can see the progress we just did today, and I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.